Hi Libra, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do a read for you, and this will be for September 1st through the 15th, 2019, and this will be for all Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as your Venus signs, all right? We're going to see what insights want to come out for you here, okay? Now, keep in mind that this is a general read, so that goes without saying. If you are looking for a personal read, then go to theguidedintuitive.com, and we will tap into your energies over there and get a personal read for you over there, okay? So let's see what is in store for you. I did add a brand new service that I do want to mention just briefly. It is about eliminating, maybe, a lot of those negative beliefs that we have, and eradicating and eliminating them, and moving forward so we can kind of go on our journey a lot lighter than ever before. And it's a way to really, really clear things out. And a lot of us weren't taught to do that in terms of growing up, whether through our teachers or through our family, in terms of our upbringing. But this is very, very helpful. And it is something that I call beyond the read. And the reason I call it that is because the read can actually talk about different, perspectives. And then, of course, you tap in with your own intuition to make the best decision for yourself. But as we do this, sometimes there are some patterns that we see. So in terms of being able to eliminate these patterns, eradicate these patterns, so you can move forward on a much lighter path, that is exactly what this is set up to do. So I use a lot of different modalities, but I think you'll love it. It's been a real success, and I've used it in my life, and I thought this is something I need to offer my clients. So there you have it. So you'll see a link up over here. So do check it out. So without further ado, let's see what is in store for you. This is, again, for all Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as your Venus signs for Libra. All right. So here's the situation where you're at right now. Let's go ahead and pull the card for that. And that wanted to come through. Okay. So this is divine discernment. Okay. This is about stepping back and gaining insights, right? You see a lot of that purple there, and that's about the third eye, and that's about the crown chakra. And that is about getting insights, and it's stepping back so you can get the clarity that you need, Libra, okay? And you can see that when this person steps back, there is a lot of illumination that's coming through here. So this is a 13 card, and it reduces to a 4, and 4 is about being grounded, right? And you stepping back to get clarity so it can ground yourself even better. Now, this is as it relates to this current situation, whatever it may be, but there is a certain discernment that you need to have, and you're not going to have that discernment unless you step back to actually get that clarity that you need. So let's see if we throw in a couple other cards here. I just want to throw in a chair and see what wants to come through here for you. Okay, so yeah, this is beautiful because this is really, really helpful because we actually get, what is this? The 6 of Wands. And now this is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius type energy. This is about being recognized and revered for what it is that you've been doing in the relationship, in this situation, or maybe as it relates to your career, okay? And it is much success because you see the wreath of success and people around there are actually noticing this person, right? And so it's again, your clarity is going to be very, very helpful for others in whatever it is that you do. And again, it could be a career, maybe you're being revered by your partner because you're getting clarity and you're standing back and taking a closer look at this. That is even helpful as well. But yeah, and I think that once you step back and get the clarity that you get, you feel really satiated and emotionally fulfilled. Okay, this is about being very, very happy and passionate. Your cups are filled. This is a 9 of Cups. You're just before the very, very last, but it's coming to fruition, this emotional fulfillment. Okay, and again, it could be a relationship, a job, or a certain situation at hand. Let's take a look at what is your challenges or your potential here. Okay, what does that look like for you? What does that look like? Ooh, okay, remember you had to step back to get that clarity? Well, this is about enjoying that sacred gap. So at times when we step back, sometimes it's about taking a break, right? It's about going within. It's about taking some me time, right? Or scheduling these types of blocks of time within our day. A lot of times, I will note that that a lot of times that the universe comes in and creates a gap for you. All right, I've definitely experienced a lot of those, and it's just because they have some sort of divine a higher stake for you here. It's, in other words, it wants you to step back because there is some guidance that needs to come into play. The universe wants to set things up in a way that's high for your highest good. And if you continue on the same pace that you've been doing, it's not going to happen. And it's all about co-creating with the universe to make our lives easier. Remember, we don't have to do it all ourselves. If we can tap into the energies and we're tapping into our source and asking for guidance and working with the energy from your source, whatever that is for you, you're able to get some sort of enlightenment, and it's able to fuel your gas tank once again. And it's able to go on your journey, your hero's journey that you're on in life, at a much easier pace, because the universe is co-creating with you. You've got someone working with you on this. So just enjoy the sacredness of this gap, because there's some sort of enlightenment that needs to come through. The universe actually needs some time to gather everything and put things into place so it can make this path and this journey of yours much more smoother, okay, than you have been going on, okay? So that's what wants to come into play here. Any sort of, let's see, clarity that wants to come out from this here. Let's see what wants to show up here. Yeah, we get the Queen of Cups. So this allows you to check in with your emotions much better, gain, figure out what it is that you want in this relationship, in your work, whatever's your passion. This cup represents that, right? And it's a very unique cup, just as you are. And all this is saying is that you are stepping back and taking stock during this sacred time and this sacred break, as the universe is kind of orchestrating everything else for you. And there's sometimes time is necessary in order to make that happen, because all these enlightenments tend to kind of come down through you and into you. So yeah, it could be a Queen of Cups. It could be you might be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or you are carrying this type of energy yourself. And anything else. And keep in mind, when you take that step back, you're carefully looking at things, right? And you gain emotional fulfillment in the process, okay? So something comes about, okay? It could be, again, that gap that allows you emotional fulfillment, and the person of your dreams walks by, and you get a first date, or, there is whatever it is in your life, that the bigger picture overall. The universe knows that. If you put that in your quote-unquote vortex, if you follow Abraham Hicks, Abraham and Esther Hicks, you can actually see, you'll be able to follow that guidance on there. But it is about, knowing and manifesting, putting into co-creating with the universe, but putting into your vortex, so to speak, to which the universe has already registered that, right? And so as you go upon your days and you go upon, your journey, sometimes these gaps are put in there purposely by the universe, so they could work with you on this. So it's kind of cool. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at what your strengths are, okay, as it relates to this. Now, keep in mind too, as I didn't mention this, but this is for you and the other person. I'm going to start with you on one side and then work on the other person on the other side. So there you go. So your strength right now is blazing brightly, right? And you're already doing that here, right? Others people are noticing you, a lot of success. You may have had some sort of success, Libra, but you're blazing brightly through. This is so gorgeous. So it is about carrying that splendid torch, that torch, kind of that making that Olympic lap. But it is about success. It is about following your passions. It's about getting grounded and doing that process. And it is a 52 card, which actually equates to a 7, right? And the 7s are all about having faith in the current situation. Just having faith in the process. It's a very spiritual number too. It's divinely guided, and so I think that's quite beautiful. So whatever it is that you're doing, it is divinely guided. And the beauty about this is, it's so funny. It's like you carry the torch. You're in the driver's seat here. This is letting you know you're in the driver's seat. You're able to balance things out better in your life, in this relationship, or in this situation. So it's a major arcana card. All right. It's about keeping your balance and also thinking long term, as it is, what it is that you want. It's really just looking long term and seeing what is my, in terms of moving forward, what does that look like? Do I want to start over and have this brand new beginning here? Because that's what seems to come into play. You might want to start something and blaze your torch move brightly and blaze brightly in this brand new beginning after putting a lot of thought into it. Okay, it could be a new beginning with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign, or just a new beginning for yourself overall in this situation or in a relationship, whatever that is for you here. So let's go ahead and continue. Let's take a look at what's going to happen in the near future. What does that look like for you here? Okay. Flip it upside down. Okay, this is gorgeous. So this is really talking about, this is about, rather than doing a lot of the things yourself, right? You're digging, you're moving forward, you're working really hard. This wants you to flip it around and lay back and co-create with the universe, okay? Whether that's in your dreams, in your manifestations, whatever the case may be. So if something is not working in a relationship, in a situation, or at work, flip it on the other side. And I want you to take a look at that and what that would be like, okay? So if you're saying, oh, this person doesn't like me, they're not paying attention to me, whatever the case may be for you, this is what you want to do, is to flip it on the other side and saying, this person reveres me more than I ever would have known. I love myself more than I ever would have known. And so it's kind of looking like that. That's kind of what you want to do. You kind of want to flip it around. And the beauty of this is that it's going to, whatever it is, it's a 27 card. It reduces to a 9. That means coming to fruition. So when you flip it around, it comes to fruition. You know, the clarity comes through, right? It's kind of that type of thing that I see. So that's quite beautiful. If there's anything that wants to clarify that and what you need to do for your near future, what does that look like? Yeah, because when you do, you kind of step into your own. This has become the 9 of Pentacles. And you might have someone around you, maybe Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo there, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or you're carrying this type of energy where you're feeling really good about yourself, reaping the rewards, kind of basking in the rewards that you've already earned yourself. And that's quite beautiful, okay? It's really, really beautiful. Keep in mind, too, is that as you move forward, you get the 8 of Swords, and the the 8 of Wands. This is that fiery energy. And this really talks about, if you are moving on to something new, this means that whatever that hasn't been coming through with clarity before is now going to come through a lot faster. But it's also a getting communication that's coming through, some swift, communication, some very fast communication. But I think things are going to grow a lot faster than ever before now. So if you are looking for this happy home life and this type of thing, then this is exactly what it hits to. It's funny, you go from the 9 of Pentacles, man, you're just on it. You're on it, Libra. 9 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. Dang. I mean, it's great to be a Libra right now. I will tell you that, okay? So this is fantastic. If you've been working on your foundation, you've been working on that relationship or on that situation or on that job, this is saying it's coming through. It's coming through. This is really, really reaping in a lot of rewards. So what is it that you need to know right now? What do you need to know moving forward, okay? That you can be reborn daily. And can't we? We just can. It's almost like we're able to change a thought or how, our moods daily. We get a second every minute and every hour of the day. We have an opportunity to change how we feel and how we want to how to express ourselves in this world. So you can either through meditation, through communing with your source up here, and that's of course going to get you grounded. That's all that red you see below, getting you really, really grounded. And then communicating with yourself and positively. Mentally, physically, and spiritually, and then also being enlightened. So whatever it is, that ritual that you do, whatever is going to help you with that gets you grounded, it's saying to definitely go ahead and do that. But that is what you need to know in terms of moving forward, is that you've got the opportunity to be reborn daily. And this is a 10, new beginning, right? And we already know that because we got that through the 10 of Pentacles. You are definitely going through some sort of new beginning. And after much, much major success, what's your potential future here as it relates to this situation, this person, whatever's brought you to my channel? What is that? Let's see what that is. Dream sanctuary. So this is letting your dreams help you manifest as well, and going with that flow, and your dreams teach you lessons. And dreams don't just end when you wake up, okay? dreams can still continue based upon how you manifest. And if you're imagining it, you're visualizing it, you're speaking it, and you're emotionally are feeling it. And this is using those energies with the universe to get into that flow, so only good things start flowing through you, okay, and to you. And it's about being in that vibration. So know that your dreams play an important role for you, okay? It is about even attending to the simple things, such as you can get into some sort of dream state when you do simple things, whether it's a walk in nature, whether it's getting involved in your music and your passion, whatever that is for you, writing, artwork, whatever that is. It's saying that kind of puts you in some sort of meditation, and doing something passionate, doing something simple. And it's what they call mindfulness, almost, to get into that state, and it actually really, really helps you a lot. It helps stabilize your energies and helps get you into what we call the now, right? The now. And that is how you're reborn daily, right? So let's take a look at this other person on this other side. What's their situation? Okay, what is that? They want to be the bridge. So it looks like this person wants to be the bridge to fix something. Okay, maybe something was broken between you two in a situation or at a job. Well, this other person definitely wants to communicate and have more of a conversation to breach the gap. Okay, they don't want to have any sort of confusion. They want to be the bridge. They want to, bridge the gap and expand consciousness between you. Now, it also could be that they are reaching to their higher self, and they're being the bridge to their source and then to their physical world, and they are actually being illuminated, and they're being incarnated based upon that. So many of you might even fall within that. So I do see that. And it's just, there's two different worlds, and it's bringing them close together, and there's that thin veil that separates them both. But that's really beautiful. So the current situation is they want to be the bridge. It reduces to a 6 card, which is about growth, right? It's pregnant, almost like new birth, right? A rebirth in a relationship, in a situation, or a career situation. Could be that too. Very interesting. So let me clarify that, see what wants to come up here. Yeah, it's about, you want to be the bridge. It's like someone's coming forth with discipline and making a decisive action towards you or in their life. So yeah, they're becoming the emperor, very, very decisive. Could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I also see that it was probably after a lot of thinking. So it looks like someone's coming through to breach that gap that wants to come to you, either you or that other person. And you're being really strong after a lot of time and a lot of rest and getting grounded. This is a 4 of Swords. Asking help from the universe. You're focusing on one thing at a time. And this really puts you into an opportunity to come forth with a lot more clarity and being very decisive. That's what the Emperor is all about, okay? So what is the potential or challenge for this person here? What wants to come through? The afterglow. They're taking a leap of faith. They're taking a leap of faith towards you or in their life overall. Maybe going for their passion, and that could be person, place, or thing. Okay. So yeah, it's like they go, they do this, and all of a sudden they land on 2 feet, and they're like, and there's this afterglow that is becoming of this, okay? So it's really beautiful. It's this free falling type thing, okay, that's taking place. In Libra, this is what you're doing. And I really feel that you're taking a risk in some way, maybe stepping through a fear, stepping through an unwanted, negative, kind of emotion in your life, and you're moving beyond that. You're moving beyond any sort of limiting belief is what I feel. And it's leading to a lot more growth. Yeah, what's beautiful is that it's a 49 card, which reduces to 9. Yeah, it reduces to a 4. Again, no wonder you're landing very gracefully. Okay, on this. So this is what this is saying. Beautiful, beautiful. So the afterglow, after speaking to someone, speaking up, no more. You're going to be hidden. You're not hiding things anymore. You're actually coming out from that. I really feel. And you are focused on your stability, and you want a happy home life. You're looking for this with someone, okay? Whether you have it now or you're trying to gain that stability with someone, you want that stability. That's all this is talking about here. Lots of 4s. Gosh, guys, lots of 4s. Interesting. Wow. Yeah, I mean, 4 out of all the 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 cards, 4 of them are 4s. So, so it's quite interesting. So, yeah, that's what I see here. So what is this in the near future that's happening with this person? What's going to happen in the near future between this person? that you're finding out that the person that is around you is an ally in disguise. They are really there to help you. They're really there to really be a blessing for you in some way. Okay, so this is about you discovering the blessing in this person that has made such an impact in your life. Okay, and it's very a spiritual impact. As you can see, here's a lot of that purple, which is the third eye in the crown chakra, and it's quite luminescence. It's very mysterious. Maybe you've never met before. And maybe only in your dreams and only telepathically and spiritually, but that's what seems to really be coming through over here. Wow. It's a 31 card, and guess what that reduces to? A 4. 4 is playing an important role for you guys, okay? Groundedness, right? Really seeing rooted, okay? Very interesting. If we clarify that, what wants to come up? Yeah. It was a relationship that you maybe felt some bondage to, okay? Maybe in one respect, it felt a little toxic, but here's the thing. You have maybe stayed a lot of nights waiting and just, worrying, and this incessant, a constant circle of these worries, okay? And I think that you've really put an end to this. Yeah, it really emotionally, physically, it's really led to a lot of emotional heartbreak. You've had something that you led to that, okay? But you've got a new beginning, and perhaps that's what that bridge at the very beginning had to do with on this side, is that the universe is offering you an opportunity. There's growth on this branch, meaning that there's growth, and there can be even more growth. There's a potential for even more. So are you going to take it? Are you going to move through that, this new beginning, and are you going to kick this out of your life and go back no more to this stuff? Because this is the yuck. This is the yuck we need to learn from, and we need to just blow it away, right? And let it go and have this brand new beginning. What is this? I do want to. What is this devil energy? Let me just pull another card and see what wants to come out. Putting an end to the devil energy. Love it for you, Libra. You're putting an end to that, and you are focused on a brand new beginning with this person or in this situation, or a brand new cycle here. There's a new opportunity on this side if you happen to resonate with this, and it does have to do with an empress or someone that you see as an empress, okay? Very maternal, maybe fair, likes nice things, willing to work hard for them, but a new rebirth in terms of perhaps this relationship, okay? All right, or situationship, whatever that is for you. And then bottom line, what is their potential future on this side? Okay, the return. So you might have someone coming back to you, okay? You might be returning, Libra, to someone, or someone's returning to you. I really kind of think that you're returning to someone. If you resonate with this person on this side, this person is coming back. This is about, it's also about returning home, right? It's almost as if that you've kind of like, you've met your mentor, you've learned from someone who perhaps was that blessing, that ally in disguise, right? And you have crossed the threshold, whether it was a call to adventure, a quest of some sort, and whether it be spiritually, physically, or emotionally, okay? And this is that you've crossed that. You've been through tests. You've been through, out of your comfort zone. You're confronted with enemies. You're confronted with some difficult situations and some tests, right? On your journey, okay? And you've gained insight, and then you go into your time alone, into your cave, and that was about like getting that rest that you needed in the process. And that was what I saw here on this side. And then you have what you call like this, the return, okay? And this is about owning your mastery. This is about the reward after going through the ordeal, getting the reward, and this is the road back home. And you've gone through that resurrection of some sort, and then you return home, okay? So this is called the return. So this could also mean the return back home to who you really are. Somehow, some way, this was lost. Maybe by taking on others' definitions of yourself, another definition of someone else that we had in our life, could be a partner, a situation, or whatever. That's gone. You've been through that, and now you are owning your own mastery. This is exquisite. Congratulations, Libra. You've really, really come home to your own. And it's like you return home, but in a different way, and you see the world different, like never before. Okay, you're yourself, your most authentic, true self, but you've come back with so much experience and knowledge that you don't see the world the same way anymore. Okay, so this is gorgeous. Okay, so anything that we want to, in terms of clarifying that, Ace of Swords. What do you have to say? Clarity at its finest with success, coming home, the crown of coming home, right? Beautiful. You see how the camera just shook right in that moment? So that is about just really this lightning that's coming through on this Ace of Swords, this poignant opportunity for you, this clarity that you've seen in an instant. When you come home and you just feel that, okay? You just feel that you've come home to yourself. You've come home to who you are, whether it had to do with a relationship, a situation, whatever the case may be. So note your comments below. So let me just pull in, what is it that you would like to say to this person? So I'm going to go on this side once again, what you'd like to say to this person and what this other person would like to say to you. So you first on this side. So let's see what this is. Okay, so what you'd like to say to this person is, I know I haven't made it very safe for you. Please don't give up on me. Okay, so this is about wanting to make the situation work in the work relation, whatever that case may be. Okay, so that's about me. Don't give up on me. This person still wants to work it out. How interesting. Well, you would like to still work it out. Let's see what